Hello, this is Thomas Anderson, Superintendent of New Bedford Public Schools. I hope that you all had a great summer and we're looking forward to seeing you again soon. This video is a brief overview about returning to class. In the next few minutes, you will learn about back-to-school safety requirements and the new hybrid schedule of in-person classes and distance learning. Know that your health and safety is our top priority. We've worked closely with the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and local and state health officials to implement a phased-in plan that requires 6-foot distancing within a hybrid plan of in-person learning 2 days a week and full distance learning for 3 days a week. Students, you'll be divided into cohorts to reduce class size, and you'll get more on that in a minute.
Returning safely to teaching and learning in the classroom will require a team effort from staff, students, parents, and guardians. Be assured New Bedford Public Schools is maximizing all its resources to ensure a safe return. This team effort means that all precautions will be in place, including wearing masks, checking temperatures when necessary, symptom screening, physical distancing, hand washing, enhanced ventilation, working with sneeze guards and other transparent dividers, increased sanitizing of common surfaces, and frequent restroom deep cleaning. Our health department is providing training to all staff, and our protocols and procedures are available on New Bedford Public Schools website, outlining various scenarios, including the steps that will be taken.
The school committee and the Department of Education have approved the superintendent's proposed hybrid plan for learning this fall. This plan combines in-person and distance learning. It is a mix of face-to-face instruction in the classroom and at-home learning. Hybrid learning settings will look different for grades pre-K through 5, grades 6 through 8, and grades 9 through 12, depending on the situation. Students will be closely followed throughout the hybrid plan, and there will be additional requirements around remote attendance and assignments. You will receive more details directly from your school.
The hybrid plan is a mix of in-person and distance learning. Why? Again, it comes down to safety. It will reduce class sizes by 35 to 50% by splitting students into cohorts that will be in classrooms 2 days a week and participating in a strict distance learning program 3 days a week. Reopening New Bedford Public Schools will happen in 3 gradual phases, beginning with Phase 1, which started on Monday, August 31st, when all staff returned to school for training and professional development.
Phase 2 begins on September 16th when selected students return. This is Cohort A, which is based on targeted students' specialized learning needs. They will have in-person instruction 5 days a week. Cohort A includes students with severe developmental and physical needs, Level 1 English language learners, and those with interrupted education. As a reminder, Hayden McFadden, Parker, and Gomes schools have earlier start dates because they are extended learning schools. Cohorts B and C will consist of all other students across the district in the 3rd phase.
Phase 3 begins on October 5th when Cohort B returns. It consists of the transition grades, pre-K, kindergarten, 6th, and 9th, split into 2 subgroups. Cohort B1 will be in the classroom for in-person instruction on Mondays and Tuesdays, with distant learning on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Cohort B2 will be in the classroom for in-person instruction on Thursdays and Fridays, with distant learning on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. During the distant learning phase, middle school classes will resemble the classes offered in person, as students will have a live class every day, with attendance taken during each class. Implementation of these phases are subject to the transmission rate of COVID-19 in New Bedford, as well as facility readiness, including corrective actions for identified rooms.
Phase 3 continues on October 19th with Cohort C, which consists of all remaining students returning for a similar schedule. Cohort C1, in person on Mondays and Tuesdays, with distance learning on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Cohort C2, in person on Thursdays and Fridays, with distance learning on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. For the high school, distance learning format students will participate in live classes every day, with attendance being taken during each class, as students are required to log in for every class. For the 100% distance learning format for all students, New Bedford Public Schools is providing Chromebooks and laptops to those students who need them. And because internet access may be a challenge for some families, New Bedford Public Schools is working with internet service providers to assist in this area. Please reach out to your school if you need assistance, or call the Family Support Line at 508-997-4515.
So how did we arrive at this hybrid plan? Through months of careful planning and collaboration with multiple agencies, and most importantly, with you. Parents and guardians provided input from over 4,000 surveys. This feedback has been vital to our ongoing planning, as it has highlighted that most parents wanted schools to open safely with their students in the buildings. We want to be able to benefit from the total educational experience, which includes a level of social interaction. Your responses prioritize having the appropriate distancing between individuals and detailed training for staff and students on the CDC health guidelines. Most of you prioritize the enforcement of mask wearing with the appropriate breaks and ensuring that buildings and items are cleaned and disinfected frequently. All of these priorities are the key to our successful reopening.
A last word on safety. New Bedford Public Schools is providing hand sanitizing stations at key locations in all schools. For example, at entryways, restrooms, and classrooms, and have signage and equipment to enable effective health and safety procedures. The District Facilities Department has stocked up on cleaning and disinfecting supplies to ensure all custodians and staff have what they need. Please watch our virtual tour video for what to expect when you arrive at your school. Finally, reducing capacity to safe numbers will affect transportation services, including traffic, drop-off, and pickup. This will include staggered pickup and dismissal times as needed at individual schools. More about bus transportation will come from your school and the transportation office.
As a reminder, parents have the right to choose between the hybrid plan and the full distant learning option. The commitment form was emailed to parents and is available on the New Bedford Public Schools homepage for parents who want to enroll their child in 100% distant learning. Last, but by no means least, food. Schools will strive to hold breakfast and/or lunch in classrooms instead of cafeterias or common areas. If serving food in the cafeteria, new staggered schedules will enforce physical distancing and will not mix student cohorts. For students continuing with the distance learning, the district will provide school meals as needed for days when students are not in the school building.
For the latest information, please continue visiting the district website, newbedfordschools.org. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to be up to date and up to minute on all of the information. Again, if you have any questions, please call our Family Support Line at 508-997-4515 and select the language of your choice. Your understanding is appreciated as we partner during these challenging times. So thank you for your continued support of New Bedford Public Schools. Please stay safe and think of others. We'll see you soon.